world where societal norms and expectations are constantly shifting, there's an intriguing question. How to be a man of high value? What does it truly mean to be a high-value man today? For many, it's about embracing discipline, confidence, and responsibility, not in the superficial, bravado-driven sense, but in a way that resonates deeply with both strength and emotional intelligence. We've all heard it, right? There's this growing movement telling men they need to be more in touch with their feelings, more vulnerable, and more open. At the same time, women are being encouraged to take on more assertive, dominant roles. It seems like the lines between traditional masculinity and femininity are blurring, and while that's not necessarily a bad thing, it leaves many men wondering, where does that leave me? Here's the irony. Society says men need to be gentler and more sensitive, but deep down, most women are still drawn to strength. They seek men who are grounded, disciplined, and in control, not in a dominating or toxic way, but in a way that exudes confidence and certainty. There's something deeply attractive about a man who knows who he is and doesn't waver under pressure. So how do you balance these seemingly contradictory expectations? How do you remain strong and decisive while also being emotionally available and respectful? The answer lies in finding a powerful middle ground, where confidence and humility coexist. Let's explore how to be a high-value man. Now, let's talk about the alpha concept. Being an alpha male has gotten a bad rap, often associated with aggression and dominance. But true alpha energy isn't about being the loudest or most aggressive person in the room. It's about quiet confidence, respect, and composure. A high-value man leads without forcing, attracts without chasing, and speaks with conviction, not to dominate but to inspire. In today's world, true alpha energy is about self-mastery. It's about showing up as the best version of yourself every day, not because you need external validation, but because you're driven by your internal standards. When you walk into a room, people should feel your presence before you even speak. This isn't about being intimidating. It's about having a calm, assured energy that naturally draws people in. What's missing in the conversation? Here's something to ponder. Why is society so focused on pushing men into extremes? Why are we either expected to be overly emotional or hyper-masculine with no room for balance? The truth is, the most powerful men are those who can walk both paths, strong, disciplined, and confident, but also emotionally intelligent and empathetic. So, what's the key takeaway here? To be a high-value man in today's world, you don't need to fit into any one box. You don't need to choose between being strong or being vulnerable. You can be both. The real magic happens when you balance assertiveness with respect, confidence with humility, and strength with sensitivity. Actionable steps to embody this balance. Number 1, spirit of discipline and confidence. Discipline and confidence walk hand in hand when it comes to transforming both your body and mind. In the pursuit of a remarkable physique, a high-value man isn't just chasing aesthetics, he's chasing purpose. That's why high achievers follow strict fitness routines. It's not just about self-discipline, but the profound mental training that comes with pushing your body. Every time you push through fatigue, you're sharpening your mind and cultivating resilience. Physical fitness isn't just about looking good. It's a reflection of inner strength, determination, and unshakable resolve. And instinctively, many women are drawn to these outward signals, sensing something much deeper, a capacity for control and self-mastery. Unlocking your potential lies in mastering the balance between physical discipline and mental confidence. But ask yourself, why do some men radiate magnetism while others fade into the background? It's not just about muscles. It's about the story those muscles tell. A man who cares for his body understands the power of discipline. Whether he's lifting heavy in the gym, pushing his metabolic limits, or excelling in various sports, his physique exudes power. But more than just the appearance of strength, it reflects a mindset, a relentless commitment to personal excellence. Isn't that what truly makes someone attractive? Not just being the guy with a great body. He walks into the room with a calm posture, shoulders back, head held high, and greets everyone with a warm smile. His presence is felt. Confidence doesn't shout. It doesn't need to dominate space or impose itself on others. It's about being comfortable in your own skin while conveying empathy through communication. This isn't just about learning a skill, it's about embodying a mindset. A mindset rooted in Stoic principles, where the focus is on controlling what we can, our thoughts, actions, and reactions. And what better example of this philosophy than a man who's committed to the discipline of both his body and mind? The gym becomes a metaphor for life. Every rep, every drop of sweat, is proof of your ability to endure discomfort, to grow stronger through perseverance. And this perseverance forms the foundation of calm, unshakable confidence that permeates every aspect of life. It's this self-awareness that makes a man truly stand out. It's not about perfection, but about progress. And women, in particular, are drawn to this kind of man because they see the deeper story beneath the surface. It's not just about the body, but about the values that body represents: commitment, resilience, and the pursuit of excellence. Becoming a high-value man is a choice. But remember, it's not about reaching a destination. It's about the journey of becoming. The journey of discipline, of refining both body and mind, and in doing so, attracting those who recognize the value in both the man and the story he carries within. Number 2. Honesty and sobriety are his strengths. In our hyper-connected world, many men fall into the trap of seeking validation from external sources, relying on others to feel valued and happy. This emotional dependence seeps into every aspect of life, creating a sense of neediness that drives away any woman with healthy boundaries. In contrast, a high-value man embodies the opposite of this insecure behavior. His sense of self-worth doesn't come from others. It comes from within. In the world of dating, you've likely encountered countless tactics and manipulative strategies often marketed by dating experts. Games designed to make a woman chase you through the right texts or clever tricks. But can these superficial tactics truly bypass the intuition of a wise and grounded woman? The answer is simple: no. A high-value man doesn't seek validation or approval from others. Instead, he measures his worth through honesty, integrity, and respect. When he makes a promise, he keeps it. If he commits to a plan, he follows through. His principles, such as his word is his bond, are sacred to him. He values punctuality in his meetings, and this reliability is how others perceive him. When a man is centered and secure in his identity, his energy changes. Women, with their keen emotional intuition, pick up on this shift immediately. These qualities trigger feelings of safety and attraction in women, who instinctively gravitate toward men who exude calm and self-assurance. That's the man who doesn't need to play games because his authenticity is enough. Becoming a high-value man is not a shortcut. It's a commitment to continuous growth, emotional self-sufficiency, and unwavering principles. So, will you keep chasing fleeting wins, or will you build something lasting and real? Number 3. Living on purpose and ideals. In a world where so many men drift aimlessly without passion or purpose, it's no wonder that women are irresistibly drawn to those who stand out. Men who live with intention, knowing exactly what they want, and pursuing it relentlessly. High-value men, the type women find irresistible, are not passive spectators in the story of their own lives. They take control, driven by deep passions and an insatiable curiosity. These men wake up every day with fire in their belly, striving for something greater, pushing themselves beyond their comfort zones to experience growth and adventure. It's not just ambition, it's a clear and focused pursuit of what they desire, infused with a sense of purpose that lights up everything they do. The sheer energy these men embody is contagious. They don't just exist, they thrive, bursting with vitality, exuding a magnetic confidence that draws people toward them. That flame, that unstoppable drive, shines brightly and captivates those around them, especially women. It's not merely their strength or direction that attracts women, it's their ability to inspire, to elevate those in their orbit. Women aren't just seeking a partner with a clear goal. They want someone who can walk beside them and fuel their own growth. Eleanor Roosevelt famously said, "The future belongs to those who believe in the beauty of their dreams." High-value men personify this belief, continually pushing themselves and those around them toward new heights. These men embrace a growth mindset, approaching life with creativity and the courage to face failure as part of their journey. They remain calm and composed, making deliberate choices, never allowing opportunities to slip away. With an unwavering sense of purpose, they refuse to settle for mediocrity. They pour their time and energy into pursuits that ignite their passion, and this relentless drive speaks volumes about their character. The magnetic energy of a man with purpose doesn't just elevate himself, it lifts everyone around him. He's driven to create, to build, and to leave a lasting impact. Not for ego, but to contribute something meaningful to the world. Women are naturally drawn to this vision. They seek more than fleeting excitement. They crave stability, growth, and emotional depth. There's something undeniably captivating about a man who strives not just for personal success, but for something larger than himself, a legacy of purpose and integrity. Becoming a high-value man is not about chasing women, it's about becoming the best version of yourself, stepping fully into your power, and letting everything else, including the right partner, fall into place naturally. When you focus on your own evolution, when you ignite that inner fire, everything around you begins to transform. Think about it. Women aren't just seeking someone who can impress them in the short term. They're looking for a partner who understands what it means to push boundaries, to dive deep into the human experience, and to come out the other side stronger, more resilient, and more inspired. They want someone who has not only navigated challenges, but who embraces those challenges as opportunities for growth. And when you live like that, when you face life with purpose and intention, people can't help but take notice. They don't seek approval or applause. Instead, they're fueled by an internal compass that drives them toward their own North Star. They know who they are, what they want, and they pursue it with unshakable conviction. And in doing so, they invite others to rise with them. Women, especially, are searching for more than just surface-level attraction. They want depth, someone who challenges them to be better, who walks through life with a sense of adventure and purpose. When you embody that, when you become the man who leads with passion and integrity, the rest will fall into place. Number 4, the laughter of emotional intelligence. Emotional intelligence and compassion are the secret weapons of high-value men, qualities that make them utterly irresistible to women. Imagine a man who not only understands, but also embraces his partner's emotions, especially when she's down. A man who can make her laugh when she's sad, who turns a quiet evening into an unforgettable experience, is the type of man who captures a woman's heart. But what is it about these traits that make them so undeniably attractive? Picture this. She's had a terrible day. Maybe work was overwhelming or life just felt heavy. Now imagine her partner, someone who doesn't run from her emotions but meets them head-on with empathy. He listens without judgment, offers support without trying to fix her, and most importantly, brings laughter into the moment. Not the kind of forced laughter that comes out of politeness, but the genuine kind where her burdens feel lighter just because he's there. This isn't just about humor, It's about knowing what she needs in that moment, a gentle landing for her emotions, a reminder that joy still exists, even when the world feels bleak. As Robin Williams once said, comedy is acting out optimism. When a man can make her laugh during life's darkest moments, he's not just being funny, he's embodying emotional intelligence. This combination of humor and empathy breaks barriers that physical attraction alone could never achieve. But emotional intelligence goes beyond just responding to her feelings. It's about recognizing when an ordinary moment, like a walk in the park or cooking dinner together, can become something extraordinary. A high-value man knows how to elevate these experiences, turning them into memorable adventures. Why just cook dinner when you could turn it into an impromptu cooking competition, or plan a theme night where you both try out a dish from a foreign country? This ability to inject fun and lightness into the mundane makes even a simple evening feel like an adventure. Life, at its core, is a collection of experiences, and people crave moments that make them feel alive. A man who creates these moments shows that he's engaged, not just in the relationship, but in life itself. Women are often drawn to partners who are curious, passionate, and imaginative. It's not about grand gestures. It's about making everyday moments magical. Compassion also plays a huge role here. As Stoic philosophy teaches, to understand others is to be present, to approach situations with clarity, not clouded by emotion. High-value men embody this by practicing empathy without losing themselves. For instance, when she pours out her heart about her problems, a Stoic-minded man listens attentively and offers validation, but he doesn't let the conversation spiral into negativity. Instead, he provides a balanced perspective, encouraging her to see the challenge from another angle, perhaps as an opportunity for growth or simply as something that will pass with time. In the words of Marcus Aurelius, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." A man who can empower his partner during moments of stress shows the perfect blend of compassion and motivation. Instead of saying, "Don't worry, it'll be fine," he might say, "I know how much this means to you. Remember the last time you were this worried? You still managed to pull through. You're stronger than you think." This response doesn't just acknowledge her feelings, it uplifts her, giving her the confidence to face her challenges. So why are traits like emotional intelligence, humor, and compassion so attractive to women? Because they demonstrate depth, understanding, and a desire to connect beyond the surface. They show that a man isn't just interested in being with her during the good times, but he's willing to stand by her through the ups and downs, making her laugh when life is easy, and comforting her when it's not. To cultivate these traits in your own life, start by being present. Ask yourself, how can I make this moment more meaningful? Or, what does she truly need right now? Support, laughter, or just someone to listen? Practice empathy, not by trying to solve every problem, but by showing genuine care and offering a fresh perspective. And above all, never underestimate the power of humor. Life is challenging, but sharing a laugh can be the glue that holds two people together. Remember, as Maya Angelou beautifully put it, people will forget what you said, people will forget what you did, but people will never forget how you made them feel. So, what will you do to make her feel understood, supported, and cherished? What's your take? Have you ever experienced a moment when someone's empathy and humor completely changed the game for you? Number 5, setting boundaries determines self-esteem. Setting boundaries is about self-respect. It doesn't mean showing up only when it's convenient for you. Boundaries tell her you value yourself and your time enough to say no when something doesn't align with you. Most men think setting boundaries is about being controlling or rude, but they're mistaken. Boundaries stem from self-respect, and when done right, they strengthen relationships. They aren't just about saying no to last-minute plans, They apply to every aspect of your life, your time, energy, and emotional investment. You need to be clear about what you will and will not accept in a relationship. It's a mutual understanding that helps you see who respects you and who doesn't. This clarity is crucial. It's about valuing everyone's time and fostering mutual respect. Imagine this scenario. You're dating a woman who's still exploring her options. She constantly reschedules, cancels plans, or shows up late. That's where your boundaries come in, like a wall protecting your self-worth from erosion. By valuing yourself, you're teaching others to value you too. Setting boundaries with confidence and respect isn't about rejecting someone. It's about protecting your own well-being. It's how you teach the world to treat you. As Steve Jobs famously said, "Your time is limited, so don't waste it living someone else's life." That includes not letting others decide how you use your time and energy. Boundaries aren't selfish. They're about recognizing your worth. When you know your worth, you demand more from those around you. Women are often drawn to men who respect themselves enough to set these boundaries. And guess what? It doesn't push them away. It draws them closer, attracted to that strength and sense of self-worth. Setting boundaries isn't cutting people off. It's building a healthier relationship where both sides feel valued. Boundaries communicate your worth without you needing to say a word. When you set a limit, you're essentially saying, "I value myself, and I expect others to value me too." So what boundaries will you set today to show your worth? Becoming a high-value man is about much more than appearances. It's about mastering yourself, building a life you're proud of, and maintaining principles that set you apart. You've taken the time to understand how to be a high-value man, and now it's time to embody it. Confidence, discipline, emotional intelligence, and strength are not just traits, they're foundations of a life filled with respect and admiration. Women can't resist a man who knows his worth and walks in his purpose. But remember, being a man of high value means you're constantly growing, pushing beyond limits, and striving to be the best version of yourself every single day. Now that you're ready to apply these principles, keep in mind that this journey never stops. Success comes to those who are consistent, persistent, and disciplined in their pursuit of greatness. Stay focused on how to be a high-value man women can't resist, and the right people will naturally gravitate towards you. You are more powerful than you realize, and the future belongs to those who take charge of their destiny. If this message has resonated with you, show your support by hitting that like button, and don't forget to subscribe to The Stoic Goddess. Share your thoughts in the comments, and make sure to hit the notification bell so you never miss out on more great videos. Thank you for watching, and see you next time.